Hey, oh my gosh, breathe. 11 days left, and I'm low-key panicking. Let me just tell you what I need to do before I go back overseas. And I'll tell you why, like, executive functioning issues are making this super interesting. So, so far, um, I've 89 out of 100 days of doing the YouTube post a video daily challenge. Um, 11 days left until the 100 days, of course. And also, I mean, because I really had aimed to be already in Asia, Southeast Asia specifically. And at first it was like, oh, I'm going to go straight to Thailand. And then I was like, okay, yes, I'm ready. Okay, Vietnam, yes, definitely Vietnam, because I can go to Saigon and they have cafe culture, and ooh, the coffee, amazing. And I feel like I quote unquote should be ready, even though I know don't shit on yourself. It's not nice to do that to yourself. But I'm like, am I ready? Oh my God, am I ready? So let me talk about what's actually left to do. And real talk, yeah, there's a little mini low key panicking happening. So it's like it feels like, and I have notes because of course I do. I'm finding that it's helpful for me to have notes and talking points and things like this. So I was going to say that it's an interesting clash of where like executive dysfunction is meeting like international move, and it feels so much more challenging this time around than when I moved to Mexico. Um, okay, so the reality check part is that, where I thought I'd be, like day like 89, I actually literally thought I'd already be there. I thought I'd be there like a day like 60 or something like that. Didn't happen. But so now I'm thinking, okay, day 9, I'd be fully packed. I have all my documents organized. I have all my goodbyes planned and scheduled. I have loose ends tied up. I'd be calm and prepared. I'd be ready to go. So where I actually am, yeah. Some things are not done. Um, like I did not anticipate that due to me doing so much video editing and just having much longer videos, that my laptop that I'm now using is struggling with like a capital S struggling. So I'm like, oh gosh, I need a laptop quick. And, I was thinking about a framework for myself like 2 years ago. It's like, yeah, I'll get a framework, something modular, blah, blah, blah. Right. So now that I actually am looking like, oh gosh, I get a computer quickly before I go because I was trying to leave within the week. Right. So that's a thing. And as far as packing, like I have not unpacked my two big bags to see what I can get rid of and toss away. Like I'm basically not, I'm taking maybe two outfits because I plan to hop on over to Hoi An, Vietnam, and get clothes made. Okay. And uh and it's weird because, I like to say, I'd leaving within the week. I was trying to leave um before my birthday. Yes, it's my birthday month. Woo-hoo, yay. So I really feel like I'm somewhere between, yeah, I got this, and I don't got this. There is like, oh no. I'm missing some things. I'm missing some things. And that definitely happened like today, or these past 2 days with getting a laptop, and it's wild. Maybe I'll say more about that a bit more. Um, ADHD and autistic reality. Yes, let's talk about that. Task initiation struggles. Like generally speaking, that can sometimes be an issue for me, but this time it's like not at all because it's so crunch time. It's feeling like that's not an issue. I'm like, okay, it's like bang, bang, bang. I can get all these things done and I'll just crash when I get there. Like if I need a week to recover from all the intense planning and stuff, I can do that because I'll already be there and it will feel peaceful to do that. And overwhelm, paralysis. that feeling that there's so much to do, but you you just like can't start anything yet, or that's also not happening for me. I think my autistic side is fully taken over. Like I'm still, it feels like I'm still in the same place, like physically, while I'm still in the same place, like my mind can, get to categorizing and boxing and everything else like that. And so that's super helpful. Uh, Decision fatigue before starting. I would say that, um, no, for weeks and weeks, it's felt like a holding pattern and not making decisions. So now, like, I'm ready to go, ready to make decisions. So even though, usually that in the past that had been an issue, but right now, absolutely not an issue. What I still need to do, the list. What's the list looking like? Packing, yes, I still need to do that. What I haven't started, what's coming, what's going in the trash. All clothes that I don't fit. I have one pair of shorts that I would like to get back into as a measure of fitness for myself, and that one thing rolls up to be about what, like 8 inches or so by 4 inches. No, 3.5. I can roll the shorts like super, super tight. So that's like the one thing I'm gonna take as my fitness check. Like, yes, I have a sewing kit that has a tape measure, so I mean I'll have that as well. So those things are going. The rest of the clothes, they could just go in the trash. I don't really like them. That there's a dress I have that's ill fitting. So that's definitely not going. Choosing which wigs to bring. Yeah, like I had what do you call it? One of those synthetic wigs, and that ain't because it's itchy and it's old. And I'm like, "You- thank you, beautiful, for gracing my head and making me look amazing, but it is now too old and too like itchy on the back of my neck for me to want to do that." Um, Art supplies. So interestingly, I don't have the art supplies that I want, so I'm going to have to get the art supplies that I want when I'm there. Try to find it while I'm there. I will take my colored pencils with me and my pencil sharpener that I have. I'll take those. Let's see. On back to the executive functioning issue and things like that. Usually it'd be like, oh, I'd wait and wait and wait to have everything lined up just so. And I'm finding that I'm definitely not doing that this time around. I'm like, you know what? I realized um from moving from just going to Mexico that it doesn't have to, I don't have to be perfect. The whole thing doesn't have to um be exactly right, have the exact right things that or have the process exactly right. Because guess what? There's a lot that I can get over in Southeast Asia, um, if need be. So I feel like there's no, not too much stress there. But the electronics are the big thing. It's like I would save much more money getting the electronics here than getting them in Southeast Asia. So that's what I'm doing. What else do I need to do? Looking at my notes over here. So yeah, I've already just started. I'm really solidly in the process. Um, and documents and paperwork. Yeah, I have my ID finally in hand. Um, I have my bank stuff had been taken care of. Let's see what else. Um, so as it goes, in all of this time, it had given me all this time to change my mind, and that it's actually turned out to be for the best. Because I originally was thinking, oh, I'll go to the Philippines and see their embassy, because I thought on the website for the school that I was going to, it had that the Philippine embassy would let you do your DTV with just your funds being the the note of the funds being in your account. But as I email the school again, they're like, oh, they definitely want you to see that you've had the funds in your account for 3 months. So that means I'll be 3 months in like Cambodia. in Vietnam before getting my DTV or anywhere else for that matter. I have a lot of flexibility. So it's more of like, it's like, where do I want to, yeah, like, where do I want to hop around so that I can see where I want to be, like, long term? Because even though I get a DTV, I'm like, that's like a back pocket thing. Like, if it happens to be that, Thailand isn't the calling that I think it's going to be, at least I'll have a long-term stay visa in Southeast Asia. I already have my residency for Mexico. That's set. So I like that. I like having options, especially right now and all that's going on in the world. Having options has me feel like safe. And also, I'd love to travel and experience, but yeah, it's all of that together. Super important to have options, in my opinion, especially as a Black woman. So yes, um, there's that. Mm, yeah, digital backups. Is that part organized? What's not done? No, I'm still working on my backups because I elected to also get a new phone. Why? Because again, with doing a new YouTube channel and everything else, I found that yeah, my phone is completely out of storage, and um, I think I just want to use the iPhone I have now for kind of backup recording. So that seems wise. And so I purchased a 17 Max Pro and a fancy DJI gimbal to go with that, with tracking all these kinds of things. I bought other DJI pocket something or other for a small thing for like on the go blogging and things because yes, I plan to do a lot more in terms of my videos because then I will have more options and being in a place where I have more physical space where I have more flexibility in recording. So medical records gathering. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Um, because though I have, yeah, I haven't had labs in so long that I need to have labs and everything else. So I'm like, skip that. They'll do my labs whenever I get to Thailand. Prescriptions for travel. Yes. So under prescriptions, I would say that my peptides also fall into that category because yes, I ordered that. So that's done. And I ordered a bunch of that. Oh man, I want to say like 7 or so vials to get me through for a while, so I can also um, go up in dosage if I need to. Let's see, what do I need to do? Um, oh, that's what I So surprise if you made it this far. Surprise, surprise. Thank you for staying. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. I talk about mood board stuff as I've been talking about. I also talk about joy and rest and art and creativity, things like that. I have other videos on my channel about that. I so the other thing was where I'm going specifically, and I was going to talk about what is it, oh, the visa thing. I can get a visa on arrival in Cambodia. So I'm going to do that. And so I don't have to do the visa. I just have to, um, what is it? Yeah, reapply. Or actually, when I go to Cambodia, I'm going to actually, after my tourist visa runs out, I am going to see about getting a long stay visa and possibly even a retirement visa because, hey, I'm at the age I could do that. I love that for me. So yeah, surprise, Cambodia, and very much looking forward to that. Because oh my gosh, forever. By forever, I mean 10 years or so. I've been wanting to see Angkor Wat and the Angkor Wat complex because I'm very spiritual, and I remember the first time I saw it. in a movie, I was like, I'm going there. I need to go there. And yeah, and so I'm so excited to report I will be going there. My soul is so happy, like bubbly excited. What else? Um, Financial logistics, international bank setup. I don't necessarily have to do that. I have USAA. But what I am going to do in terms of that is I love that I read that Cambodia makes it pretty easy for you to get a bank account because, you need to pay for things, or you can pay for things with a QR code, and it works pretty well as a fairly cashless society in that way. And I did not know that. I thought it was only the Scandinavians that did, or the Nordics that did the QR code and pretty much cashless society. But apparently, Cambodia, bam, they do that too. So I am just going to open a bank account in Cambodia when I get there, after I get my long-term stay visa there. What else? Yeah, like I said, credit cards with no fees. Yeah, I have that. Uh, Money transfer app. Yes, my Wise is downloaded. I have that. Do, 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 do. Gosh, in terms of, I feel like, oh, the other big thing, goodbyes, things like that. So sadly, interestingly, my friend that I'm staying with, he's got his job kind of did him dirty in that they fired a person and they gave him a whole other person's job with the same pay. And so he's been very busy and we've not really gotten to hang out. So I'm hoping that um, he'll be in town by the time that I'm ready, or I may wait a day or two just so we can have like a goodbye dinner type thing before I go. So yeah, it's a kind of thing with other peeps. Just have a goodbye dinners, that kind of thing. So nothing major. Mm, I think like in terms of other like things to wrap up, being here in the United States and being in Hawaii, um, I still, I still would like to have a freaking malasada. I haven't had one this entire time that I've been here, and it was one of those things I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm pretty darn sure there's not gonna be malasadas in Southeast Asia. They probably have something similar, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm like, okay, what other like Hawaiian foods? Um, in particular, like I'll be eating all of the Hawaiian local foods. Trust on that before I go. Oh my gosh. Phone plan. I'm actually changing my phone plan to one that's more secure and more privacy focused. So I'm saying goodbye to the plan that I've had for 5 years. Um, what else? I'm looking through my list. I feel like I want to make sure to go through my list in case, I say something, you're like, oh, I didn't consider that. And you write it down for your own list, for your own notes in your notes app or whatever you have. Let's see what else. Housing. Oh my gosh. I don't need to worry about that. There's no notice I need to give. My friend already knows like my around the move out date time. Um, I don't have to worry about a cleaning deposit though. I will be cleaning up so it smells all nice and good. Clean the sheets, sweep the floor, rearrange, little spits and everywhere on the little air freshener. That'd be nice, you know. Uh Goodness. What else? So in terms of where going to be staying or what I would like to experience in Siem Reap, two things. So, firstly, for my first month, I'm going to stay in a hotel, kind of as my transitory thing. But secondly, when I'm there, the type of housing that I would like to stay in, um, actually, it's a one in one A. So, one in the hotel, yes. And also, though, In that time that I'll be the month, I'll be going around different neighborhoods. So there's that. And I have not decided yet if I wanted to spend the whole 3 months based in Cambodia or if I want to split up my time between Cambodia and Vietnam. I don't know yet. I'll decide when I get there. Because again, I'm having decision fatigue, whereas it goes to I could go here, I could go there. I'm like, nope, you just pick one dang place, and after I get there and breathe, the spirit, my spirit will show me the way, will tell me what to do in that way. Like what I'm going to do. I have my video editing and all that to do, yes, but where to be physically, I feel like let spirit move me. Where is the right place to be? I will know when I know. All right. So let me see. Is there anything else I would like for you to consider besides definitely stay first month in a hotel or some easy transitory type situation? Mm, I would say in terms of like if, you know, since this channel is for us neurodivergent folks, I just want to say because we're neurodivergent, I wanted to say have ouch, uh give yourself a lot more time than you would think. Don't I hope that, or I should say also, I hope that you have time to spread out the planning more, just as a nervous system, for nervous system reasons, so you can feel more calm, maybe not as antsy, and and definitely like me, not having to pull out every single freaking step in the book, so that you don't crash yourself with decision fatigue and anxiety. So if you can, give yourself oh my gosh, a lot of grace. Give yourself so much grace. You're doing a big, beautiful, awesome, amazing thing. If you're like me and going to move abroad, or yeah, just if you're doing a whole move abroad thing and you're neurodivergent, I feel like, oh, you have support. And oh yeah, ask for help. Ask for help. Oh my gosh, asking for help has been like so helpful. There's some words. That was eloquent. It really wasn't. Um, thank you for thank you for witnessing my inelegance with my words at times. Perimenopause, yeah, it's so fun. I'll see what else is on my list that I should tell you. Oh, I want to say good is good enough. Even all right, okay, is good enough. Look, we got a lot of things already going on. So, yes, give yourself a lot of grace. And guess what? Even more than that, done is better than perfect. I'm saying that for myself, and I'm saying that for all you recovering perfectionists out there or actual perfectionists out there. Done is better than perfect, honey. Done is better than perfect. I said that for the people in the out there in the back row. Hey, y'all, listen up now. So yeah, that is going through my notes once again. Is there anything else you need to know? Give me some, give me some cheering, some cheerleading, and I think I'm feeling like, yeah, I think that's pretty good. So now you know. Hey, I changed from Vietnam, going to Vietnam first, to going to Cambodia and discovering so much about Cambodia. By the way, it's amazing. It's an amazing country. I'm actually excited to be going there because the one thing that I've heard from people is that Cambodia, like people go back to Cambodia because of the people, because of the, and I that is one thing that I love to hear because I was like, that's the one thing I love so much about Costa Rica. The people are amazing. So I'm really looking forward to making Cambodian friends and learning the language. Once again, it's hard. I don't know if it's as hard as Vietnamese, but I'm gonna sort it. So yeah, I have lots of other videos on my channel. There are little end credits and all that kind of thing. Like and subscribe. like and subscribe. Help out my itty bitty channel so you can grow and grow and grow and do and you'll see more and more cool places and also more and more interesting things about joy and rest and moving around and all of those things. All right. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you being here. Have a wonderful weekend. All right. Aloha.